What if love and trauma were inextricably bound? A twisted dance of power and pain. The Night Porter dares to explore this chilling question, plunging us into a world where a concentration camp survivor rekindles a sadomasochistic relationship with her former SS captor. Sir Dirk Bogarde, so haunted by the role he considered retiring, delivers a performance that's both mesmerizing and deeply unsettling. In one harrowing scene, Charlotte Rampling refused a retake, insisting the blows Bogarde landed were all too real. This isn't just a film. It's a psychological excavation, a confrontation with the darkest corners of the human psyche. In the shadowy realm of The Night Porter, director Liliana Cavani weaves a narrative that is as unsettling as it is provocative, forcing viewers to confront the complex entanglement of love, trauma, and power. This 1974 film, set in post-war Vienna, follows the rekindled sadomasochistic relationship between Lucia, a concentration camp survivor, and Max, her former SS officer tormentor, now working as a night porter. Their reunion is not merely a tale of obsession, but a deep exploration of how trauma can distort human connections, binding individuals in a cycle of pain and dependency. The film's audacity lies in its refusal to simplify these dynamics, instead presenting them with a raw, unflinching honesty that challenges audiences to grapple with its moral ambiguities. Sir Dirk Bogarde's portrayal of Max is particularly haunting, a role so emotionally draining that he considered retiring from acting afterward. His commitment to the character is evident in moments like the scene where he appears in an SS uniform, a sequence that blurred the lines between fiction and reality when Austrian bystanders reacted with chilling enthusiasm, echoing the film's themes of lingering fascism. Charlotte Rampling's Lucia is equally compelling, her performance marked by vulnerability and defiance, as seen in the intense fight scene with Bogarde, where the physicality of their struggle mirrors the psychological battle at the heart of their relationship. The Night Porter is not just a film about the past. It's a mirror held up to the darker corners of human nature, where love and cruelty coexist in uneasy harmony. This review will delve into the film's thematic depth, its controversial reception, and the ways it pushes the boundaries of cinematic storytelling, examining why it remains a hauntingly relevant exploration of the human psyche. Set in the haunting aftermath of World War II, The Night Porter opens with a sense of unease, its premise as intricate as it is unsettling. We meet Max, a former SS officer now working as a night porter in a Vienna hotel, his past shrouded in shadows. His life takes a sharp turn when he encounters Lucia, a concentration camp survivor, in the hotel lobby. Their reunion is not one of joy, but of a dark, magnetic pull, a rekindling of a sadomasochistic relationship forged in the horrors of the camp. This dynamic, rooted in trauma and power, sets the stage for a narrative that challenges our understanding of love and morality. The film's first act meticulously establishes their twisted bond with scenes that are both intimate and deeply unsettling. One such moment, where Lucia performs a topless dance in a Nazi uniform, was, according to Charlotte Rampling, the first scene filmed, setting the tone for the film's bold exploration of taboo themes. Director Liliana Cavani's approach is unflinching, forcing viewers to confront the psychological scars of war and the ways in which survivors grapple with their past. The tension escalates as Max's former associates begin to stalk the couple, their presence a constant reminder of the inescapable grip of history. This setup is not just a tale of two individuals, but a profound examination of the human psyche under extreme duress. Sir Dirk Bogarde's portrayal of Max is particularly striking, his performance so draining that he considered retiring from acting afterward. The first act masterfully lays the groundwork for a story that blurs the lines between victim and perpetrator, love and obsession, leaving audiences both captivated and profoundly disturbed. Delving into the production of The Night Porter reveals a tapestry of intriguing behind-the-scenes stories that mirror the film's complex themes. Sir Dirk Bogarde, known for his roles in The Servant and Luchino Visconti's The Damned and Docino Visconti's The Damned and Death in Venice, had grown weary of being typecast in stories of decadence and Nazism. However, it was Liliana Cavani's earlier work, particularly her TV film Galileo, that caught his attention and led him to reconsider her script for The Night Porter. Bogarde was drawn to the central relationship between Max and Lucia, especially after learning it was based on real events. This personal connection to the material is palpable in his performance, as seen in the tense, emotionally charged scenes where Max grapples with his past and his obsession with Lucia. Cut to film clip. Max and Lucia's first encounter in the hotel lobby. Cavani's direction in these moments is meticulous, capturing the psychological depth of their relationship. Meanwhile, Charlotte Rampling, who plays Lucia, faced her own challenges during filming. In January, with temperatures dropping, Rampling had to keep her 4-month-old baby warm in a dressing room using a hairdryer. This dedication to her role is evident in her portrayal of Lucia, a woman haunted by her past yet fiercely independent. Cut to film clip. Lucia's solitary moments in her hotel room. The production's attention to detail extends to the film's setting, a Vienna hotel that becomes a character in its own right. The cold, austere atmosphere of the hotel mirrors the emotional distance and tension between Max and Lucia, as well as the lingering shadows of their shared history. Show movie poster Cavani's decision to base the story on real events adds a layer of authenticity, making the film's exploration of trauma and desire all the more poignant. The stalking by Max's former associates, for instance, is not just a plot device but a reflection of the real-life consequences of wartime actions. Cut to film clip. Max being confronted by his former associates. These production stories and challenges come together to create a film that is as thought-provoking as it is unsettling, forcing viewers to confront the complexities of love, guilt, and redemption in the aftermath of war. At the heart of The Night Porter are the searing performances of Sir Dirk Bogarde and Charlotte Rampling, whose portrayals of Max and Lucia, respectively, are nothing short of haunting. Bogarde, known for his nuanced roles in films like The Servant and Death in Venice, initially hesitated to take on another character steeped in the shadows of Nazism. However, after discovering that the script was based on real events, he was drawn to the complex relationship at its core. This decision came at a personal cost. Bogarde found the experience so emotionally draining that he considered retiring from acting altogether. One particularly harrowing scene, shot in Austria, required him to wear an SS uniform in public. Bogarde recalled being shit-scared as he emerged from hiding, only to be met with a chilling reception. An elderly woman fell to her knees, caressing his boots and exclaiming, "It's the good days again," while a crowd outside erupted in joyous shrieks, singing the banned Nazi anthem, Horst Wessel Song. This moment underscores the film's unsettling exploration of lingering fascism and the psychological scars of war. Rampling, equally compelling as Lucia, delivers a performance that is both fragile and ferocious. Her chemistry with Bogarde is electric, particularly in their intense fight scene, where the blows were reportedly real, leading Rampling to decline additional takes. This raw authenticity adds a layer of realism to their sadomasochistic dynamic, a relationship that blurs the lines between love, trauma, and obsession. Together, Bogarde and Rampling elevate The Night Porter from a mere psychological drama to a profound examination of guilt, desire, and the indelible marks of history. Their performances, coupled with the film's unflinching narrative, ensure that The Night Porter remains a deeply unsettling yet unforgettable cinematic experience. Upon its release in 1974, The Night Porter ignited a firestorm of critical debate, with reactions ranging from fervent admiration to outright revulsion. The film's unflinching portrayal of a sadomasochistic relationship between a concentration camp survivor and her former SS captor proved deeply polarizing. Some critics hailed director Liliana Cavani's audacity in tackling such taboo subject matter, praising the film's psychological complexity and the raw, visceral performances of Dirk Bogarde and Charlotte Rampling. Bogarde, in particular, was noted for his chilling embodiment of Max, a man haunted by his past, yet unable to escape its grip. One reviewer wrote, "Bogarde's performance is a masterclass in restrained terror, his every gesture conveying the weight of unspeakable guilt." However, others found the film's exploration of trauma and desire exploitative, arguing that it glamorized Nazi atrocities. The infamous scene where Rampling as Lucia performs a topless cabaret routine in a Nazi uniform was singled out as particularly problematic. One critic condemned it as a grotesque trivialization of Holocaust memory, while another defended it as a daring commentary on the performative nature of power and victimhood. The film's reception was further complicated by its real-world implications. Bogarde himself found the experience of filming profoundly disturbing, particularly a scene shot in Austria where he was required to wear an SS uniform in public. The actor recalled being shit-scared, as locals, many of whom seemed to revel in the spectacle, cheered and sang Nazi anthems. This blurring of lines between fiction and reality mirrored the film's own thematic concerns, adding an unsettling layer of meta-commentary. Behind the scenes, tensions ran high, with Rampling reportedly refusing to do additional takes of a fight scene due to the physical intensity of Bogarde's performance. These challenges underscored the film's emotional and physical demands, both on its characters and its creators. Audiences were equally divided, with some walking out of screenings in disgust, while others were captivated by its haunting ambiguity. Over time, The Night Porter has come to be regarded as a provocative, if deeply flawed, exploration of memory, desire, and moral complicity. Its legacy remains contentious, a testament to Cavani's willingness to confront the darkest corners of the human psyche. While it may not be a comfortable watch, it is undeniably a film that demands to be reckoned with. Its questions about guilt, redemption, and the enduring scars of history lingering long after the credits roll. The cultural impact of The Night Porter is as complex and layered as the film itself, a testament to its enduring ability to provoke, disturb, and fascinate. Released in 1974, Liliana Cavani's controversial masterpiece emerged from a script she had written in 1970. Yet it took nearly 2 years to secure financing, a struggle that underscores the film's daring subject matter. Set against the haunting backdrop of post-war Vienna, with its opulent hotels and shadowy past, the film explores themes of trauma, obsession, and the blurred lines between victim and perpetrator. Its influence on cinema and culture is profound, though often polarizing, as it forced audiences and critics alike to confront uncomfortable truths about human nature and history. One of the most striking aspects of The Night Porter is its visual and thematic audacity. The film's use of Vienna's architectural grandeur, from the Vienna Volksoper to the Aubrunn Palace, creates a stark contrast with the psychological and moral decay of its characters. This juxtaposition is emblematic of the film's broader exploration of how the past lingers in the present, a theme that resonates deeply in post-war European cinema. The concentration camp scenes, shot in Rome's Tuscolano district, are particularly harrowing, serving as a visceral reminder of the Holocaust's horrors, while also interrogating the ways in which survivors carry their trauma. The performances of Dirk Bogarde and Charlotte Rampling as Max and Lucia are central to the film's cultural resonance. Their portrayal of a sadomasochistic relationship rooted in their shared history of abuse and complicity, challenges conventional notions of love, guilt, and redemption. Rampling's Lucia, in particular, became an iconic figure in feminist and psychoanalytic discourse, embodying the complexities of female agency and desire in the aftermath of trauma. The film's influence can be seen in later works that grapple with similar themes, from The Reader to The Tin Drum, as well as in its impact on fashion and aesthetics. Rampling's androgynous, almost ghostly appearance has inspired countless designers and artists. However, The Night Porter also sparked intense controversy, with some critics accusing it of glamorizing Nazism or exploiting the Holocaust for titillation. These debates highlight the film's refusal to provide easy answers or moral clarity, a choice that has ensured its place as a work of art that demands engagement rather than passive consumption. In the decades since its release, The Night Porter has become a touchstone for discussions about the ethics of representation, the psychology of power dynamics, and the enduring scars of historical trauma. Its legacies, not just in its cinematic achievements, but in its ability to provoke dialogue about the darkest corners of the human experience. As a film that dares to ask uncomfortable questions, it remains a powerful and unsettling reminder of the complexities of memory, desire, and morality. In the final analysis, The Night Porter is a film that demands to be reckoned with, a cinematic experience that lingers long after the credits roll. Its exploration of the human psyche, particularly the complex dynamics between Lucia and Max, is both unsettling and profoundly thought-provoking. The film's ability to blur the lines between victim and perpetrator, love and obsession, is a testament to Liliana Cavanet's bold vision. Dirk Bogarde's commitment to his role, despite the emotional toll it took on him, is evident in every frame, particularly in the harrowing scene where he appears in an SS uniform, a moment that underscores the film's unflinching approach to its subject matter. Charlotte Rampling's raw, unguarded performance as Lucia is equally compelling, though it's clear the physical demands of the role pushed her to her limits. The film's controversial nature, from its graphic scenes to its morally ambiguous characters, ensures it remains a polarizing work. Yet, it is precisely this willingness to confront the darkest corners of human experience that makes The Night Porter a masterpiece of psychological drama. For those unafraid to engage with challenging material, this film is essential viewing. However, its intensity and thematic weight are not for the faint of heart. Ultimately, The Night Porter is a film that asks more questions than it answers, leaving viewers to grapple with its unsettling truths long after the screen fades to black.